Make no mistake, JP Morgan is one of the world's biggest crime cartels, protected by the mainstream media and delicately intertwined with the globalist elite, and protected from prying eyes by the mainstream media. In June 2019, a ship owned by JP Morgan Chase was seized in a $1.3 billion cocaine bust. In May this year, Jeffrey Epstein emails released to the public revealed the influence that the convicted paedophile had over JP Morgan executives, as well as celebrities including Bill Gates and political elites. And also in May, former JP Morgan banking chief Jess Staley was accused of aggressively raping an underage Jeffrey Epstein victim with his permission. The US Virgin Islands also announced last month that they couldn't find Google co-founder Larry Page to subpoena him in a lawsuit against JP Morgan Chase for enabling Epstein's sex trafficking ring. Wherever you find corrupt international finance and degenerative sex, you will find Joe and Hunter Biden, and they have been intimately connected to the mess of sordid JP Morgan criminality for decades. So closely tied, in fact, the US Virgin Islands Attorney General Denise George, who vowed to continue seeking justice for victims of Jeffrey Epstein by exposing his collaborators, was fired while Joe Biden paid an unscheduled visit to the islands in January. If you're having flashbacks to how Biden had Ukrainian prosecutor Viktor Shokin fired for investigating Burisma Energy, you're not the only one. On December the 27th, then Virgin Islands Attorney General Denise George filed a blistering and heavily redacted 30-page lawsuit against JP Morgan Chase, accusing the bank of having facilitated, sustained and concealed Epstein's human trafficking network. Apparently this was serious enough for Biden to make a highly irregular visit to the US Virgin Islands on Air Force One on New Year's Day. Days later, George was terminated from her role as AG, and the mainstream media was ordered to look the other way and convince the public that there was nothing to see here. And in 2019, a grand jury subpoena ordered JP Morgan to provide testimony and documents about an array of Hunter Biden's business dealings, as well as information in its files about the president's brother, James. The subpoena, which came amid Joe Biden's presidential campaign, listed a number of Hunter Biden's business ventures, including the Rosemont-Seneca partnership he formed. The letter to JP Morgan identifies the Bank of China as the originating or beneficiary bank on the letter, which is very interesting, considering Biden was caught on the hot mic this weekend boasting to the president of India that he sold a lot of state secrets to foreign interests.
I was just thanking, anyway, I started off without you, and I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things that we shared.
Every time Biden is caught on a hot mic saying something deeply incriminating, the mainstream media leap to his rescue and make excuses for him. Apparently, Biden admitting to another world leader that he has taken advantage of his role by selling state secrets is just another gaffe. Biden is battling scandals on numerous fronts, and the mainstream media is finding it increasingly difficult to continue covering up for him and his family. As the bodies continue piling up, make no mistake, the damn wall is threatening to break. Watch as Biden is hounded by reporters this week, asking whether he lied about speaking to Hunter about his business deals. So what's going on here? Why are so many influential people linked to the Bidens disappearing and dying in freak accidents? According to a WEF insider, many of the billionaires disappearing in nasty accidents are the ones who said, "No, you're not doing that with my company." These were the people who were too stuck in their ways. They were from the old world. They believed in private property, so when the WEF arrived and said, "That company of yours now belongs to us, to the new world order that is soon to emerge, sign this and try not to be too upset. You will live very comfortably or not. The choice is yours." These were the people who said, "Not." This is a battle for the soul of America and the Western world, and we can't allow the globalist elites to place Biden in the White House for another term and secure their grip on humanity.